Hi, and welcome to another dose of Wednesday Wisdom. So we've been going through the 15 invaluable laws of growth. If you've missed the past sessions, go onto my page and you should be able to find them, or you can check my YouTube channel out and you'll find the videos there. So today we are talking about the law of environment, which literally states that growth thrives in conducive surroundings. Growth thrives in conducive surroundings. So that means that you need to be in the right environment for you to grow. What do you need to grow? Think about it from a plant perspective, right? Because when we think about growing, sometimes we think of plants. If the plant is not in the right environment, it will not grow the way that it should grow. It will not achieve its full potential. If a plant is in an environment where it's not getting certain things that it needs to grow. So if it needs sunlight, but it's in a dark room and it's not getting the sunlight, then it's not going to grow the way that it can grow. It's not going to grow to the fullest of its potential. If it needs water and it's not getting water, the ground is so hard, there's no water in the ground, then it will not grow the way it needs to grow. So likewise, you and I need to be in an environment that's conducive for our growth. So what do you need to grow? First of all, what do you want to grow in? What do you want to grow in as an individual? Do you want to grow in your career? Do you want to grow in relationships? Do you want to grow as a person? What do you want to grow in? And then start to think about the environment that you're in. Does the environment that you're in today allow you to grow in the areas that you want to grow in? If not, can you challenge yourself to shift environments? Can you challenge yourself to shift to an environment that allows you to grow in the way that you need to grow, so that you can be living out your full potential? Because that's the point of growing, right? So that we are achieving our full potential, not just I'm just growing for the sake of growing. No, I'm growing so that I could be all that I have been created to be, so that I can be all that I have been made to be. I want to grow with my business. I want my business to grow. So I, as the CEO, need to be in the right environment for this business to grow, so I can be getting the right ideas. I need to be around the right people. I need to be reading the right things. I need to be listening to the right things. So the environment is not just a physical place that you're in. It's the things around you. Think about it. Do you like music when you're working? Sometimes I don't like to work in a quiet environment. I think it's too quiet. But there's some people who thrive in a quiet environment. They just need dead silence so that they can get the work done, so that the thoughts can, roll in, the ideas can roll in. But some of us need some music. We need a bit to help us keep going, to help the ideas come. So what works for you? Because what works for me might not work for you. So you need to get into that place where you're self-aware, where you understand, okay, so I need to grow in this area. So what environment do I need to be in? What people do I need around me? What things do I need around me for me to be able to grow, for me to thrive in the things that I am doing? Because if you stay in the environment that you're in, your potential is capped. Your growth is capped. Imagine being in a room, right? Being in a room, you're highly skilled, you've got this knowledge, everything, but the company that you're working with does not have capacity to give you a role in the areas that you're highly skilled in. Now, you can choose to remain in that environment if it works for you. But if you want to be in an environment where you are expressing your full self, you are fulfilling the skills that you have, those high skills that you've got, then you might have to consider changing your environment. So if you're in an environment today that is not allowing you to grow, or that is hindering your growth, take a moment to assess your environment. First of all, think about the areas you want to grow in, and then assess your environment. Is the place that you are in conducive for you to thrive in your growth? And if it isn't, then challenge yourself to find the right environment. And that might mean finding the right company too, because like Jim Rohn says, you are the average of the 5 closest people around you. So who are the 5 closest people you have in your circle, in your inner circle? Are they helping you to grow? Because if they're not helping you to grow, maybe you need to change those 5. You need to reevaluate those 5 people, because at the end of the day, you need to grow. Because when you grow, you encourage the people around you to grow as well, right? So you need to make sure you have the right people around you. You need to make sure you're in the right environment and you have the right things around you that allow for your growth. If you know there's distractions around you that are hindering your growth, take a moment, look around your environment, take away the distractions. If it's not the distractions, it's the actual physical location. Change the location. If you need to go into a different room to work, if you need to go into a different room because ideas are not flowing where you are, you just need a change of scenery. You know, some people, when they're writing books, they want to go into, they want to go into a change of environment just so that the ideas, the book idea can really flow. Growth, your growth will happen if you're in the right environment. So if you value your growth, then assess your environment and change it if it needs to be changed. That's me for Wednesday Wisdom.